Alright guys, it's been quite some time since the release of this retrofit, but here we are today, we're talking about it. So the final Colorado class battleship has gotten her retrofit. If you guys don't already know, there are 3 of them: Colorado, West Virginia, and lastly Maryland. They all got theirs already. All really nice art, I won't lie, they're all really good. And now today we'll be talking about the last one, Maryland, and all that jazz. So to begin, this artwork is probably one of my favorite. This looks really good. Full-on leather suit, always nice to see cleavage, and that little iron fist she has is actually really cool. I won't lie, this is really good art design. Honestly, in terms of like badass, I'm pretty sure no ship in this game has a more badass art design than this one right here. Like, all of them are either really hot, very cool, or just, wow, that's really like outrageous. But this one right here is straight up just badass. Like the character design, the background stuff is all really good. I like it a lot. This is probably like one of my most favorite fan art, or not fan art, splash arts in the game as of right now. Really well done with this one. Courtesy to Mr. or Mrs. Chuzenji, the illustrator of this art. Now, retrofits though, let's talk about the stats. So we'll talk about 120 in particular for this one. So the increase here is going to be from 7,500 to 77.5k right here. Or, yeah, 7,700, whatever. It's about a 240 health difference. 435 firepower, so 30 more. 246 anti-air, 30 more to this one. 171 on the reload, which is 25 here. No changes to the evasion. Heavy armor still. 21 on speed. 84 hit. That's actually a really big one right there. There's like 20 upgrades. Almost like 25% upgrade. 30% upgrade compared to the prior one. 70 luck is the same. And then this oil cost is pretty much the same as well too. So overall, solid upgrades across the board. I think she got similar ones to her sister. So solid. Now for the efficiencies, 125 to 140, 15% upgrade, which is big. DD gun didn't get upgrade, anti-air got a 5%. So overall offensive upgrades pretty good. And for the changes here, so the first one's going to be the big 7. Initially it's 40%, now it's 70% chance, so that's actually really cool. And it comes with an extra perk. Once per battle, when the HP of a battleship or a battle cruiser in your fleet drops below 50% of their health as a result of damage taken, fires the aforementioned special barrage and decreases that ship's aircraft damage taken by 15% for 10 seconds. So I think all of them have some kind of like similar like drop below certain HP benefit or whatever. I could be wrong, but I think so. Yeah, so honestly, if you run a full fleet of these ships and they all have this little buff right here, you can get something crazy going. Like, just keep all the Colorado sisters below like 35% health, and just keep proccing barrages non-stop. That's actually really good wave clearing if you want to run a triple Colorado setup for whatever reason. That sounds really cool, actually. I won't lie. Fighting Mary. When the ship's HP falls below 70%, increase this ship's damage up to 35% depending on its remaining health. That's actually a really big amount right here. Holy. So I think like maybe 1% HP, she has like 35% damage increase. So getting it probably below half HP, I'd say you probably get around 20% damage increase. That's actually really good. But you don't want to play that low because it gets scary at times when you're that low HP, so keep that in mind. But I think she already had this skill. This is her old skill, right? Yeah, that's actually really big. I never noticed that. I used her, but this part never stuck out to me. This is part of her old skill right here. But the new skill, the final one, Final Bound, increases ship's firepower by 20%. When the shells of a battleship or a battle cruiser in your fleet hits an enemy, increases ship's accuracy by 12% for 6 seconds and fires a level 10 barrage. Has a 20-second cooldown in between activations. Enemies hit have their evasion decreased by 10% for 6 seconds. So evasion down is always nice to have in this game because of how the evasion stat and stuff works. The lower they are, the more accurate your ships are going to be and more damage they take, which is going to always be a very good stat in this game. So, self buff, accuracy, evasion down, very good offensive stats. 70% proc rate is still kind of whatever, but it's better than 40%, that's for sure. So, upgrade there. A HP threshold stuff, damage reduction. Overall, I'd say very solid. Nothing game changing, but it is very solid. As a new player, I wouldn't fully invest into Maryland, honestly, because I'm pretty like there's better options out there. And if you're pushing campaign, you kind of want to have like the other battleships that have like a light cruiser slot, because it is actually kind of like worrisome. I won't lie. There are ways to have good DD guns for like suicide bomber defense, but you kind of don't want to have that for this. So if you want to go for a Maryland fleet for whatever reason, for like aesthetics or whatever, by all means go for it. But there are better options out there for battleships, I'd say. But regardless, cool design, gimmicks really nice as well too. It's solid. It's a very solid upgrade for sure. So that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching for this Maryland retrofit video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.